Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Esther-Astro-Healing. Thank you so much for your time, for tuning in, and for all your beautiful messages in response to my previous videos on my channel and other few channels I'm working with. Today I decide to make this video about few upcoming very important events this October. And just to refresh your memory, remind you of things I already said in my previous video, and as well a few events perhaps I didn't discuss. October is a very important month, and last night I received email which is with new information from NASA. And what I really appreciate with United States of organization of NASA, which is I think it's directly under each president of the United States, and lately NASA been so transparent and they receive information that no other country receive. One of the really important information I want to share with you and to bring more to your awareness, and even for us to gain more level of responsibility, the magnetic field of Earth changing dramatically, and they actually predict then, and by end of the month, it is possibility it's going to be even more changes. And it's so in tune with astrology, what's happened, especially Mars, when Mars going back and forth from Aries to Pisces, from Pisces to Aries. I'm going to share with you screen what's happened right now in cosmic energy. So we're going to be on the same page. I think it's really important every time when we discuss sky, at least you will have a better understanding of what's happening here. I want to show you. So this is the Mars. And Mars right now, going out, it's closer to the Pisces, as you can see, right? So this is Aries, and this is Pisces. So he's right now really, tomorrow, he's actually moving back to Pisces. So what it's mean? And it's moving back to Pisces in 29 degree. I just want to remind you, perhaps some of you know who understand a little bit more astrology, every time we discuss 29 degrees, it's most extreme. It's the end of the cycle, and it's represent the intense of the energy. So what's happened right now, what NASA explained as well, why the big changes probably coming sooner than we think. The volcanoes, it's changing the dynamics right now, and they activate water. And what's happened when Mars in Pisces 29 degree, what ancients explain, it represent drawing. So when you're drawing inside, when you are overwhelmed with your emotions, and it's actually literally, we're going to experience a lot of flooding. It's going to be water gonna exist in more places than we even imagine. What sky showing us right now, then water actually, perhaps by end of the year, next year, we won't recognize our planet. There will be places where human can live because there's going to be water there. And we're going to make a lot of changes. We'll move place to place. It's going to be actually, we're going to be more united in a sense of understanding each other. I really hope. So I'm really asking all of you, because Mars is gonna be doing his moves, his tango, so says tango more balance, in this case it's more extreme, to moving from Aries to Pisces, and it's gonna continue until December 24th. Now, there will be a moment when he's going to be stationary November 14, which is some of you we already discussed. You're going to provide more drawing, you're going to work more, you'll have more desire to move, to be more active, less to procrastinate. So it's going to be good position from Mars close to November 14. But for right now, what's happened, because energy is so intense, I'm asking you, please do not add fire to already cosmic fire. See, one thing we have to remember, and what really Sefer Yezirah, Book of Formation, it's called Book of Creation. It's one of the main Kabbalistic books, and it's study astrology, and it's explain the sky and how the planets communicate and operate with each other. We have to remember the planets, they're very powerful. They're definitely affecting us. This is why they create in the first place, in order to send a certain source of energy, but they're not more powerful than we are, because we create with the DNA of creator. We have inside of us spark of creator. Therefore, we can influence the stars, so we can influence planets, and we have more power than we can imagine. So I really want to remind you, all of you, everything what's happening right now, as what below as above. So we need to remember that. And as we say in Hebrew, Sof Maaseh b'machshava telah, our thought create reality. This is really, really big reminder for us how much we can affect each other and how we can affect cosmic energy. And very interesting, NASA start to use more and more spiritual language, the way how they explain, how they observe what's happening right now in cosmic energy, because our field really changed. And the places we used to grow bananas, probably it's going to be a place we're going to grow potatoes. I don't know. It's looks like next year we need to be prepared. We need to be prepared for changes, but not come from the place of lack and fear, from the place of excitement, and understand this is where we need to go. But it's our choice. We live right now the time Kabbalists used to, they call this time Oy Ashrei. It's time of blessings and curse in the same time. And it says in ancient books, people and souls who will be choosing to live our time, it's very special souls, and it's actually a big merit. There's a lot of souls who wish they will be here, and we here before Earth changing and before we change together along with the Earth. And you know, every time when I do readings for my amazing clients who have so much love and respect for all of you and so much appreciation, then to trust me enough with your astrological DNA map, and we can open together and with the reading to open your hearts and to understand how much potential, how many blessings you're born with, and you not even touch 1% of it. So every time when you speak, I can hear the different opinions about what's happened in political arena right now. We have to understand, because the sun will be square by Saturn and beside Mars. And what is the sun? Sun is leadership. It's really hard for anyone to be in leadership position, especially to be leader of the country. So stop judge anyone who is in leadership position. Send them the best energy. See how you can be productive. And we're all very smart the way how we see how other persons should do and what to do, but we don't have a full picture. Our collective consciousness really affect everything what is around us. And the leaders we have and leaders we will have in the future, it's only depends on our collective consciousness. What I can see in the sky, it's our future. We're going to have new quality of leaders. This is the leaders who will meditate, who will pray, who will understand the spiritual knowledge. They actually will have more and more astrological knowledge, because it's combined together how to be more balanced and more productive with your daily life. Again, I'm not saying for you to be a slave of the stars, not at all. Opposite, we're here to learn how to work together with the cosmos and eventually to completely control your own map, your own astrological DNA. So come back to my personal readings with some of you. A few days ago, interesting enough, I had a doctor lady, and we, by end of our reading, she said something which is really makes sense. Then she used to attend for almost 19 years. She's a psychologist and going to different treatments sometimes. And what we accomplish during our 1 hour and a half reading, she couldn't imagine it's even possible. She never did in 19 years. What I'm saying, we are together by learning your astrological DNA map and understanding why your soul choose this type of combination, why you back to this family, why you choose your parents, how you agree on the path you're in, and instead to see this as a heavy burden, you start to open up and actually see it absolutely as a blessings. I always compare to when you have at home a box of jewelry, but you never use it. You don't even know you have it, actually. So therefore, it's the same thing with our spiritual growth. When we look at our map, there's so much going on there and so many answers. And instead to stuck in the past, we actually can be more productive now and understand our future better, because our belief system mainly built on our past experiences. And what is really, really challenging, it has nothing to do with reality, especially when we pay attention and sometimes damaged by other people's opinion and some people telling us who we are or how they see us, which is definitely this sometimes answers don't kill the messenger, but many times those people who's telling us who we are, they don't even know who they are. So we've been affected since very early age, and it almost injected and corrupted our DNA system, the way how we see ourselves in such a limited way. So I do recommend, if you have a good astrologer, especially Vedic or Sidereal astrology, because this is going to be true astrological system and the way how sky, as you can see over here. I do recommend that right now it's pivot time to do your chart. And if you did your chart in the past, perhaps you can do progress chart and to see what's happened in the future. Maybe you're looking to change your profession, to understand yourself better, or to awaken certain dreams. This is really, really good time. I do run promotion right now until end of October. Usually price is $200. Now I get to $150, so it's big discount. And as well, if you have kids, I do have a discount for kids, additional chart, it's only $50. And it's usually reading between 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours, if we have more family members. What I want just to conclude with about another major event happening with Jupiter and Saturn. This type of combination, which is Jupiter in Sagittarius in his own house and Saturn in Capricorn in his own house. It's very, very important event. Usually this type of position combination, it's happened every 20 years. So on top of everything what we're going through right now, those major giants, which is represent humanity, represent public, represent government, masses, they right now changing positions. We all already start to feel, because Jupiter changed in September 13 and Sagittarius and Capricorn in September 29, just really a few days ago. So those two giants, when actually Saturn in Capricorn, what is this Saturn? Saturn, it's a planet in Hebrew, it's called Shabtai, and it represents Saturday, Shabbat. And it's a very amazing planet, because this is our very important karmic lessons coming from Saturn. And Saturn, usually in the first phase of our life, until age 35, 40, depends how much you're really working on your spiritual growth. It's showing a lot of lessons, life lessons. But then eventually, when you really get those lessons, it's bringing you a lot of blessings. It's almost the seed you implant first 35, 40 years, you're going to see exactly what it's coming from. And so I love Saturn. When you really get to know Saturn, you will appreciate a lot of lessons, because without Saturn, we can waste our time here. One of the reasons we beg here to communicate with Saturn, and through Saturn to understand our karmic, in Hebrew called tikkun, incarnations, lessons in this lifetime. And when it's in Capricorn in his own house, it's like a tough father who's going to show you lessons, but he's going to be very fair. It's definitely not Neptune or Mars, especially Mars, when it's most unpredictable planet according to ancients. Ma'adim, it's a red planet, right? So it's activated different force energy. It's almost what you put is going to be activated, multiply in more aggressive way. So when Jupiter is a blessing, it's expansion. It's almost like some people call Santa Claus of sky. So those ones join in 20 years, but in special conjunction. This type of conjunctions happened last time in 1961, during the Kennedy time, and it's going to provide a lot of opportunities for us, for jobs, to understand the different way how we do business, how we should do business. Everything needs to go through spirituality. And the most important lesson from what's happening right now, before they're preparing us for a bigger event by end of December, which is what we'll discuss in one of my videos, is to open our hearts. What is the heart? Torah, the Old Testimony, starts with letter Bet, bracha, blessings, and they end up with letter Lamed, which is, by the way, limut, study. Altogether, Lamed and Bet and Lamed, Lev. Lev is heart. And heart, it's numerology 32. And 32 is represent tree of life, reality, from Sefer Yezirah. So why I'm telling you all this, everything in universe, perfect, beyond perfect. Never nothing exists, or any challenge sent it to our lives, or general in collective consciousness, without us knows how to handle. So our souls, it's very big. Before we leave this world, we agree on all these lessons and we ask for more. And when we leave this world, we never take with us any material things. The only thing we're going to take with us, it's our understanding, the light of Creator in this dimension, and as well, what our experience, our own experience added to collective consciousness, how much light and blessings we brought to collective consciousness, and how much we understand the other person, how much we open to see the other person the way how we wish the other person will be open to see us. We really need to remember that. And one more thing, it's about a full moon. Now the full moon, it's happened in Pisces. I'm going to show you. You can see, where's my arrow? Now, what is the Pisces? Again, I'm talking about Sidereal Babylonian calculation. So it's not Vedic. It's not Western. I want to show you the full moon combination, right? So, and it's in Pisces. It's really in the court of Pisces. Plus, it's will be affected, conjunct together with Chiron. The Chiron, it's called wooden healer. It's planet of healing. And very interesting, this full moon, it's represent tremendous energy, because Pisces is the last zodiac sign in astrology, and it's represent conclusion. It's represent completion in a sense. According to Sefer Yezirah as well, Pisces, they actually almost benefit from all other 11 signs. Everything what other 11 signs achieve, Pisces can benefit from it and can nourish this energy. Plus, it represents spine cord, right? Which is on that spine, it's hold all other 11 zodiac signs. If people think then Pisces people, again, I'm talking about Sidereal Babylonian, the weak people or the more quiet, it's not real Pisces. Real Pisces contain a lot of force of energy. They just know how to balance and keep inside and absorb and understand. I love in ancient astrology Pisces. It's most likely Aries, middle of Aries. So it's 24, 23 degrees behind. So if you think you Pisces, most likely you Aries. If you think you Cancer, sorry, you have a partially Aries, my apology, and you have not Aries, you have Aquarius. Yes, my apology, not Aries, Aquarius. So a lot of people think the Pisces, they actually Aquarius, according to ancient astrology. So what's happening right now, full moon in Pisces, and full moon in Pisces, it's really excellent time for healing. It's good time to meditate. And tonight, Friday night, we have a major holiday. It's called Sukkot. When Sukkot is represent, we praying for 70 nations. This holiday was given to us to activate the energy of peace. So I really want to wish to all of you peace within you, inside of your heart, inside of your minds. And remember, your mind, it's not who you are. Your mind came to challenge you and to distract you, in a sense, from your real work. If you don't connect to your heart, if you're not putting your thoughts in your mind through your real feeling, not illusion of feelings, real feeling with a spiritual work, then really your mind, you can use your mind. If your mind operates without open heart, it's just distraction, and it's not helping you with your spiritual process. I wish you all the best, many blessings. I'm looking forward to communicate with you more. If you have any questions, please send me email below. There's information link below my video. If you wish to do your reading and understand yourself in your process better, we're going to do it together. And by the end of the video, my mission and my hope, then you will awaken healing ability within you and the creator within you, which is you, the only one who really can help your growth and to achieve real happiness within, and to hopefully to affect other people in the best way. I wish you many blessings to those of us who celebrate the holiday. I wish you Chag Sameach, Shabbat Shalom, and many blessings. Bye-bye.